Hello everyone, this is just an ad. Today I'm going to do a comparison between the iRobot J7 and the Dyson 360 Nav Robot Vacuum Cleaner. So both of these robot vacuum cleaners will vacuum up your house. When they're done, they're going to come back to the docking station. You have to empty everything out yourself. The Dyson, you're going to press this button, take this over to the trash can, press that button, and that bottom door releases and everything comes out. Also has a HEPA filter. Once in a while you are going to have to clean that HEPA filter. Has a really nice touchscreen display. Over here on the J7, again, when it's done, you got to press this button right here. Take this over to the trash can, open this door right here, and then you're going to take this over the trash can and empty everything out. There is a HEPA filter on here. Once in a while you do have to replace. Now both of them do a really good job of mapping your house. You can divide your map up in different rooms and put no-go zones. Here's what the Dyson app looks like. We can tell it to clean different rooms. Okay, so I told the Dyson to start cleaning. It's got an auto mode that's going to auto detect dirt and ramp up the suction. Okay, so I told the Roomba to start cleaning also. We're going to see how well they avoid this obstacle right here. Now the Roomba has really good obstacle avoidance. It can sense things down low to the ground, and it will take a picture of it and send it to you in the app. Now the Dyson has like a full-size brush roller, and again you can hear it ramping up the suction whenever it can sense more dirt on the carpet. And this carpet has a bunch of dirt and hair in it. You know, the Dyson's doing a really good job. It does kind of struggle with obstacles that are low to the ground though. See, there it is running that over. But if you don't have many things on the ground, the Dyson would be a good vacuum. The Roomba's doing a good job. We're going to see how much they've picked up inside each container. Now the Roomba has auto sense dirt too. When that light turns blue, that means it's seeing a lot of dirt in the carpet. And it can sense tall objects. So there it is before it ramps the suction up. It helps conserve battery that way. So the bottom of the J7 is going to have this dual brush rollers and a single side brush, a wheel, drive wheels, and sensors you got to clean once in a while. Okay, both of them have finished cleaning. Now they're going to go dock. And again, all the docking station does is charge them. You've got to empty them out once in a while. Okay, let's empty them out and see how they did. Okay, first let's do the Dyson. Very easy. Simply just take this over, press this button, everything comes out. Once in a while you do have to kind of clean that out and blow it out. There's kind of the filter material, and that all collapses on itself like that. Yeah, it did a good job. And then the Dyson, you just slide it in. Very easy. All right, let's do the Roomba. Let's see everything it got. All right, let's open the little door. We got to take this over to the trash can and empty it out. Yep, did a good job too. Dyson was able to get a lot more fine dirt. Let's take a closer look at the Dyson. Again, this is the charging. That's got sensors up here and here, right in there, and that's like a bumper bar. Again, this is a washable HEPA filter. Once in a while you are going to have to take this over to the sink. You have to rinse that off, but you have to make sure it's dry. That sometimes can take a couple days. And here's the bottom of the Dyson. Lift this up. This brush roller comes all the way out. Press this button right here. We can lift it all the way out. We can clean this. Now, you don't want to get this wet. It has a little side door that comes off or opens up with a little brush to help get things next to the wall. Yeah, the Dyson just has 2 drive wheels. It doesn't have a 3rd wheel, but it kind of uses the brush setting on the ground. Again, the Dyson's got a really nice touch screen up here where I can do really quick, easy. Set up the Wi-Fi, got auto, quick. This has 1 button, and the 1 button serves multiple purposes. Okay, it's going to come down to price. The Dyson, $1,200. Did it clean better? Yes. I think it struggles with coverage, like going in straight lines and making sure it gets the entire floor. But man, does it clean the best. The iRobot does really good with obstacle avoidance. That's the J7. They also make a J5 that's just like it. So that J7 without self-empty is $300. You can buy a J5, which is almost identical with a self-emptying base for about $350. I like the self-emptying bases. Instead of having to empty this myself, it just empties everything. It has a vacuum inside the base unit, and it pulls everything out of the robot and puts it into a bag, and all you gotta do is change the bag. There's the Eureka. It's bagless, but does the same thing. Pulls everything out of the robot. Roborock Q5, that's an excellent one also. But the best bang is, the best for your money is the L60. Eufy L60, $300. That's an awesome, with self-emptying base. I just did a comparison with all 4 of them. Again, Dyson, $1,200, $300. Dyson does clean very good, and seems like it's very well built. Okay, let's go over apps. You know, the Roomba app or the iRobot app is okay, but under cleaning history, this is where it shines. It can take pictures. Now, you can turn this off if you don't want it. Begin review, and these are the obstacles. That's me, and there's that dog toy. I could just say that's a temporary obstacle. There's a cord that it found. I could say add a keep out zone, and it will put a keep out zone right in that area. Normally, on the previous reviews, it did find that cable. The Dyson kind of moved it, and then I threw it down right in front of it. If you've got dog poop, the Roomba is your best choice because of that camera on the front. It really does sense things that are low to the ground, as well as sensing things that are tall. They all kind of do a good job with stuff that's tall and easy to sense, but finding things that are low to the ground is tricky. You know, here's the iRobot app. It's okay. It does a good job mapping your house. I wish the map was like up here to kind of show me where it is. And it doesn't give you live updates where it is on the map, but it shows you where it cleaned. Very helpful with all the product health when it's time to change filters and stuff, and it shows you how to do it. Let's go to the Dyson. It's very basic. It's a nice app. I've never had any problems with it. In my opinion, just too basic. It does a good job at mapping. Let's go look. Now this is really phenomenal what it does here. There's where it shows you where all the dirt was. The light purple's where it was in low mode. This is pretty accurate, but you can see it just doesn't have good coverage. I wish it had better coverage. Now, granted, it was running into the other robot a bunch, but I have used it with no other robots, and it just doesn't like have the. And maybe it can't do these little 90-degree corners, and maybe I'm just expecting too much. But the one thing I did notice, I like when the robots go back and forth in a line. The Dyson doesn't necessarily do that. It has all the same features. You can put it on a schedule, and tells you when the filters are time to change and all that. So, but again, I wish it had the map here also. The Eufy L60 has the map when you first open it up, shows you where it's on in current time. That's kind of the standard, I think, nowadays. So I got lots of videos on Tennecos. I show you which Tenneco to buy. Just finished up the Shark Flex Breeze fan, Roborock S8 Q Revo. There's a brand new Q Revo coming out. I've got the old one. I buy these with my own money. That way I can give you the best honest answer I can give you. Would I spend $800 on this Q? It's $750 right now. Yes, I would. L10S Dream. But my pick so far of the year is the Eufy X10 Omni. This is an amazing vacuum. Does mopping, self-emptying, cleans the mop pads. $800. Be sure and check me out on Instagram. Look for my logo over on Instagram. Oh, I just finished up the Narwhal against the Dream L20. Both of these are excellent. The more I use the Narwhal, the more I'm starting to like it. So again, be sure and check me out on Instagram and my Facebook group page. Go over there and hit a follow. I would appreciate that. Getting ready to do the Ninja Frostvault. This is their great big one. I've got their smaller one. I did a comparison with it against the Yeti. and it holds up just as good as the Yeti out in the temperature of the sun. So thanks everybody for your support. Again, I'll put links underneath the show description notes. If you click on the links, the products won't cost you anymore, but I do get a small commission from the sale. It is a way of supporting my channel. Thanks everybody. If you could hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, and you'll see a lot more robot vacuum cleaner videos. And thanks for watching.